Oh, that was so obnoxious. I'm sorry. Hello. All right. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Fuck, I did that again. I'm usually pretty decent at this and then I pull it off. All right. Let's just a tad. Doesn't it look nice? Now I just gotta tape off this other one. I don't think we're gonna have time to start a second one, but I'm gonna prep one just in case. Who knows? We might. We might. Yeah, they're journals. They come with a pen, but the pens are in my drawer. Yeah, they're journals. That's gonna be our hyperfixation project this week. Besides Saturday, because Saturday is ornament day. Maybe might be earlier than that. Oops, I'm getting some new journal or ornaments in maybe Thursday, so we'll at least hyperfixate on journals for a couple days at least. So I think I like applying the 2 coats of black paint. I used to not, but I do. I think I do like just a little bit of the matte base to paint. Whoa, early sneeze tonight. I think I like a little bit of black matte base to paint on top of, because then you don't get that glare from like the fake leather, you know. How's it going? So I just do 2 thin coats of black paint. You don't want to do much, just some thin coats. Did it come through? All right, we'll let that coat dry. Nope, they're not. Unfortunately, they're binded. All right. Do we want to do another center design like we did on this one last night, or do we want to do like another one of these? Came through loud and clear. All right. So I've sealed these with the DecoArt DuraClear matte varnish, but I've sealed them with like a triple thick and stuff before. So what I've learned doing these is that taping off a little area that's like before the binding, I guess, where it opens, helps a lot, because after a certain point, if you try to open it, the seal cracks. So like right about here, if you were to varnish right here, your varnish would crack. So that's why I tape it off, and then like once everything's varnished and dry, I just peel the tape off, so you have like, you know, and I don't think that looks bad at all. Even though it's like slightly less shiny, I think it looks just fine. So that's what I've been doing. How's the music? Because my computer is being super weird. Ever since it updated, like my music adjuster thing on my touch bar is gone, and adjusting my sound is very, very touchy right now. So it's either like too loud, I feel like, or not loud enough. Oh, you're watching me on TV. Got me on the big screen, huh? So it's not too loud? Okay, good. Good. Oh God. All right, let me just move these for a sec. Gonna have to change my pencil. Hold on. Good thing I sharpened them. I don't remember how many guidelines I did last night, so we're just gonna kind of do a bunch, you know? If we don't need them, then we don't need them, you know? And this is watercolor pencil, so any of this like chalkiness, it'll wash right off. Nice. All right, so one of the hardest decisions of the night. What colors do we do? It is a little loud. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Where's my black paint? Ah, over here. It's not super deep. It's not super deep at all. A Valentine's one. It's kind of like just like a little bit of like an indentation almost, maybe a little bit deeper than like an indentation, but it's definitely not deep at all. Like you can overfill it very easily. Oh no. Definitely drink too much coffee for that. I don't do well under like, well, I don't know for sure, but I would assume I don't do well under pressure with when someone's life is at stake. All right, so. That was not the one you bought. It's another pastel one. This one's different. This one, the one that you got had, the pattern was a little different. Did you mean to get that one? Because it wasn't posted because it's not done yet. Oh no, I sent it out this morning. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh wait, we need to do one more little step. There was one, I think, what was in that one? Was it a teddy bear? I think it was a little teddy bear, a little rose, pink or purple bear, I think. I did. So this, oh, pause my music. This is the one from last night. And this is the one from the other day. This one's definitely a little bit more in depth, which I think is what we're gonna be doing tonight again. Even though it took a while, they sure are pretty, so. I do like the medical field. Both my parents, my mom's a pharmacist, my dad is an endocrinologist, and I went to school for public health, and originally went to school to be a physical therapist, but I switched my major. So I do have interest, but, you know, art. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a similar color palette. There's orange in this one, and I think I added yellow too, pretty sure. Man, decisions. This is seriously like one of the hardest parts. When I don't really know what color, like sometimes I have to do color palettes that like I'm in the mood for, you know what I mean? Oh, a side journal to match. I don't even remember what I did on that. I mean, I think I know the colors. I want to double check. Do. Yeah, I don't think it had yellow. This one, like just pink and white. That one? Or are you talking about like the blue one? Hello. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do tonight. Me too. They just take forever, you know? Which isn't a bad thing, but it just makes me have to bump my price up. Red and blue. Oh, no, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, I see. I know. That's what makes it hard. I know what we're gonna do. Please hold. I know exactly the color palette. We'll start there. I know. I'm the worst at it. Oh no. Nope, not yet. I'm gonna wait till I get a couple more done, I think. I'm sorry, Rosie. You could use it as like your like intentions journal in a way. Is that the right word? You know, you wake up, you write in it, sense of good intentions for yourself. I'm not sure if I'm going beach mode on this or not. Haven't decided yet. Have not decided yet. How's it going? It's Sam. Aw, I love your profile picture and your username. No, definitely not. Definitely not. This is always the most difficult part for me, getting it started so I can start to kind of, you know, roll with the flow. Do you guys like, I wouldn't really call it a theme, but I guess, I mean, not that I don't hyperfixate on things usually, but like, I don't usually hyperfixate for like a week at a time. Do you guys like that we're doing that this year? Or do you guys prefer to see like a different thing each time, unless it's like ornaments, 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 you know, because that's kind of a given. I mean, I might run out of ideas. I'm kind of taking this, the new year time to kind of go back into things that maybe I kind of let slide, you know, last year. Like, we didn't do really many pots. We haven't done journals for like a year and a half, you know. You like the mix? I'm asking because I'm kind of I'm kind of like not decided, because on one hand, like hyper fixating for like a week at a time kind of gives me that, like, you know, oh, I don't have to think about what we're doing today for live, because like sometimes it's hard to, you know, try and figure it out. But like during ornament season, for example, I know we're doing ornaments, I don't have to think about it. But sometimes, like, I feel like that can get old. Oh yeah. Yeah, ornaments are just, it's a huge part of my business. Yeah, sometimes I know exactly what I want to do and other times I don't, you know? Right. At least I know, like, if I'm doing one thing for at least a few days, I get that stuff prepped, you know, and I don't feel like I have to prep something new every day. Because believe it or not, I don't have a bunch of things prepped all the time. Prepping things is my least favorite thing to do in the world. I hate base coating things, I hate sanding things, I hate doing all that. And most things just, they're not ready to paint as is. They at least, you know, usually need a base coat. I know, right? I've done journals for a few days, but I've only finished 2 of them. Yeah. So I'm gonna have some new etched ornaments here this week. So we'll definitely hyperfixate on them for a little bit. Sorry, not sorry. But that's just gonna need to happen because I want to do a bunch of the new ones. And I can show off my mica too. It is almost 10 o'clock at night. You're base coating right now. Have fun with that. I base coated a few things today, but not many. I was very productive. Well, I think I was pretty productive today. I finished one of the big projects. I call it a big project because it's probably going to take us around 2 weeks for VIP next month. So I've got basically three out of the 4 weeks done. So I need to do one more thing plus write the pattern of the month. So we're getting there. I mean, I know I still have like 10 days, but you know, I always stress out around this time. Oh, the purse pendants. Yes, the purse pendants are nice. Whew. That is early. Wow. Where are you? Yeah, I always try and change up the design unless it's like an ornament where I like the design so much that I want to do it 10,000 times. I'm using the beginning part of the pattern of the month that I wrote for VIP this month for this, but it's not going to be the entire. It's not going to be the entire piece, but just the beginning because I thought it was pretty. So if it looks familiar, it's because we just did it. Yeah. So I asked a few people that one time and it was pretty split. Some people said they liked the idea, and then the other people said they want like a totally separate new project. Obviously, it would be easier for me if we did it, but you know, I want you guys all to be pretty happy with the plans each month. A set of something, yeah. Just work on like the same kind of project all month, but each time it's something different. What is up? How's it going? So those of you guys who are pretty much YouTube only, who have, you know, come back a few times, the mica powders are live for pre-order. It happened. They're here. Well, not here, but The listing has been posted. Or the pigment powders, sorry. They're not micas, they're pigments. Oh, I see. I see. So pick a color palette for the month and do separate projects, but use the same color palette so they all kind of go together. Is that what you mean? That's an interesting idea. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea, like a good thing to kind of jump to if we finish something early and we have some extra time. I think it's fun to utilize the pattern of the month, but like not necessarily have it be an every month thing, just like kind of if we need it. Yeah, that would be cool. I like that idea. I like that idea. I do. I did like painting it black. I think it was easier when I messed up. I could just paint over it with my base coat. And I think, I mean, it looks pretty similar when you top coat it. So yeah, I think I do like it. And it's not like it takes too much time to base coat this, you know? Do a couple at a time. By the time you need another one, it's already way dry. So I thought about doing something like that. I even thought, and so hear me out, and you can tell me if it's a good idea or not. So I thought about doing like a tissue box and doing like one season per side. That way you just kind of turn it and have like the season like facing sort of outwards. But I kind of was like, because like if you have it just like on a coffee table, you'll see the other side. And I'm not sure. I mean, I think like on one hand, I think it's fine. On the other hand, I think, I don't know. Do you? Okay, good. So that kind of reminded me when you said the 4 seasons, that kind of reminded me of my thought process with that. Okay. Okay. And I mean, technically, we don't even have to do it all in 1 month. We could like do like winter, spring, summer, fall, like just across the year, maybe. Just bring it back. Because I also was thinking about doing projects like that where we kind of start it and then we finish it later on in the year when we have a color palette that kind of matches, you know, like the time of year maybe, or a certain theme. So it's like 5.7-ish by 3 point something. 3 point, what did I say last night, guys? It was like 5.6 or 5.7 by 3.4, 3 point. I got these off Temu years ago. Not years ago, but like a year and a half ago. And I haven't bought any since because I bought a bunch and then, what do you know, stopped painting them because I got, you know, hung up on something else. I found a 50 pack on Amazon of the ones that I have, but I don't think you guys need a 50 pack. So I need to look for a listing of basically what it is. Yeah, the only thing with that is that it would be like you'd have to stay in VIP all year, which a lot of people, that's not an issue, but for some people, they don't always stay. But then again, since replays are available, you could probably come back and watch it, you know, if you joined later on. Oh, see, I don't know if I've seen those. I've seen like the square ones where you just kind of set it over like a square tissue box, you know? Um, yeah, that's true. I could do that. So I was thinking of something like that too, or like one of the standing like welcome kind of signs. What I really want to do is I want to do one of those like half mandala, half welcome signs. I think that would be a lot of fun. Like I've got a lot of ideas for this year. It's just a matter of like, when are we gonna do them? So, hello. How's it going, Shelby? Oh yeah, I'm sure we could. A gnome with interchangeable pieces. Oh, that's cute. Like he's holding something different or something like that. Like a little magnet. You could put like a pumpkin or like a carrot or something. Oh, no worries, Crystal. Oh, usually if it says that, I can check definitely. Usually when it says that, you'll get it the next day from my experience, like business-wise and personally. If they say that, it's just maybe they like your post person just didn't finish his route or whatever. But yeah, I can check. I mean, there's nothing saying that we can't. I do. I use the Deco Art matte, the Duraclear matte. Oh yeah, let me look. All it says is it's just out for delivery. I can't see anything else. See all tracking history. I think so. It looks like it's kind of bounced around a little bit. Like it left like my area. It went to Bismarck Distribution Center, and then it went to transit. It went to the transit, and then to the regional facility, and it arrived at the post office. I think they're just gonna send it to you tomorrow. Is what is my guess. It would be. Uh-oh. Did I already ship your order? This one? Yeah, we did that last night. Yeah. I might have. I'll double check. I got a bunch of orders out today. I want to say I'm pretty sure I sent your thing out, yeah. Because I pretty much got everybody's out who hadn't ordered up until, the time that I left. Playing a little catch up, Yeah. It's at the post office. Sorry, man. Oh, okay, so this is one of my new colors. These are the, what are these? Art Alchemy. Hi, thank you. Welcome in. We're working on journals. I painted this one last night on my TikTok live, and this one I think we did on Sunday night on TikTok, I think. I don't know. We did it across a couple days. But here are my new, well, they're not new. These are all of the Art Alchemy colors that I have. So the ones that were supposed to be here on Saturday actually came today. So this one is new and this one is new. I mean, they're all new, but this is like new today. Flame, which is interesting because online it looked like it was going to be red, and it's definitely orange, which I'm not super mad about, even though I'm really not a huge orange person. I don't have enough like nice orange metallic colors. Oh, good. Good. Your rhinestone thing, Gabrielle. So this one's pretty. It's like a yellowy gold, but they're the orange ones. I got amethyst today, so it's kind of like a pinky purpley. It's really pretty. And then I got green goblin and mermaid sparkle today. I feel like I'm missing one. Wait a minute, did I not get all the ones I was supposed to? Hold on, I thought I was supposed to get, wait, I did get 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, we're right. I still have like 6 more, and I'm done. I'm not gonna do any more for now. What are we gonna do on here? Oh, sorry, I didn't like that noise. Where's my little paint thing? Here it is. So it made it into my other room, Gabrielle, as I was like decluttering, and it was like chilling in there. Like I knew it was there, but like originally didn't realize I brought it in there. So that's why it took me a second to send it to you. Oh yeah, I do that every year. I usually find something that I like. Art Alchemy. It's one of those like paint brands that you can't get it everywhere. And only like specific random places. How does that make sense? So specific random places, but really like it's not like you can just go on Amazon or like Michael, you know what I mean? Like they're just random places. And I feel like they're kind of hard to find in terms of like all the different colors. Like there's definitely some that don't exist anymore. Some places have certain colors and other places don't. And so what I will say, there's 2 kind of cons besides like the fact that they're kind of hard to find. They're a little pricey. They're anywhere between like $9 to $12+. And when you get them, sometimes they're really thick and sometimes they're just fine. The ones that I've had are not super thick, but I did find that I needed to thin them out a little bit with pouring medium to get them to more dotting consistency, which isn't like the end of the world because I feel like it just kind of, you get a little more paint because you prolong it. But I got these off Temu like a year and a half ago, Judy. How many gnomes do you have done right now? Let's do... Oh, wow. I just had to remove it. I didn't have an issue after I varnished it. I just pulled it right off. It's a little different like when you're, painting on wood, like we had to kind of do that in VIP. But I don't have to do that on these. I just pull it off. As long as your paint's dry, it's all good. I definitely missed a question. Hold on, let me go back. Did I already glaze the pink one? Yes. Yes, I did. Here, I'll show you. It's like a matte satin, so it doesn't really look like I did too much, but I did, promise. Something wrong with your account. Uh-oh. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I mean, here, you can tell me. I think it removed pretty nicely, don't you? Oh yeah. So on this one I use a chalk marker. On these two I just use my watercolor pencil because I prepped it with black paint. So this one and this one I did 2 light coats of just deco art black. I was trying it out to see, and I actually really like it. Thanks. It's bright and fun, right? Yeah, it didn't occur to me until the other day either, and I was curious. So basically, I actually, now thinking back, it's kind of silly that we spent so much time on this because I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. But it did, so that's how we're gonna do them now. Because I do like the fact that I can, if I mess up, I can just go over it with the black instead of like trying really hard to like not mess up on the leather, because it's a little bit harder to fix, you know? So, and it's easier to draw guidelines on this too. Some people say that when they do it just on the pleather itself, that they can't get the guidelines to remove fully. I've never had that issue. I have a couple theories as to why it might be a little harder to remove for some people. One, if you press down too much, that could be reason one. Number two, I don't let my guidelines sit for much longer than like 24 hours usually, because right, I usually finish painting them within the day, right? Especially if I do a double live. Maybe we start it during the first live, finish it on the second, and then the next morning I can remove the guidelines. So maybe it has something to do with that, but I find that with this, you don't even have to worry about it. You just remove it like you normally would. Not that I didn't remove the other stuff like I normally would, but since you have that black background, it comes off very easily. I do. Can you hear it? They could hear it earlier. Okay, good. Good. What do I want to do next? Thanks, chicken. 0312. Yeah, my music's kind of like, it's either just right, not right enough, or too loud. So I kind of just have it, you know. I really don't know. Pretty much. Nope, I don't want to use that. Just kidding. I need more views. Well, thanks. I'm just kind of starting out on YouTube. I haven't been on here all that long. This is not my main platform. I'm only on here twice a week, so I feel like for that aspect, I feel like I'm doing pretty well. Let's do this. I almost used the Starburst tool, but I wasn't feeling it. I'm feeling more this. So I didn't really hear it, but I mean, I kind of did. I didn't really know, but I just happened to click on a Facebook thing that my mom sent, the like family Facebook chat, and she sent that article, and I was like, oh, cool. Like I literally just saw it tonight. Maybe. It might be my camera. I can try and wipe it. I have noticed that the screen has been adjusting to my hand a little bit more than it normally does. Thank gosh. Honestly, like the Super Bowl, they need more alternative and like not rap and stuff. Like that's what they always have, right? Let some of the other representation show through. You know what I mean? The good music, in my opinion. I know, I can't help it. I might just be sort of focusing on the background too. Oh, he's the main guy, so they're just like kind of opening. I see. Last time Green Day did any Super Bowl was like like kind of sort of around like Hurricane Katrina, like when the Saints went to the Super Bowl. Or maybe it was when I don't know. It was something with the Saints. I don't know if it was the Super Bowl or like celebration of their new arena. It was so long ago that I literally don't remember the event. Running late again. That's all right. We're just hanging out as per usual. I've never done the dots like this in the center of these before. I usually just do like a swoosh, but we're trying something new. And hey, I don't hate it. I actually think it looks pretty fancy. Probably not. I don't know. Ooh, look at this. Look at that swatch. Isn't that interesting? How weird. Not swatch, but you know, it's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I barely even really watch it. Honestly, I only really watch it for the Super Bowl and sometimes the commercials. But I feel like the commercials the past handful of years just haven't been as hilarious. I feel like too many people get offended. Because, I mean, the Super Bowl commercials used to be like the time to, like, remember the Doritos commercials? Those ones are always so funny. Yeah. Like, what happened? We all just, like, lost our sense of humor or something. I don't know. How's it going? What's up, Paula? basically just trying to kind of get this back into mandala mode, right? I figured if I just kind of outline these, they kind of sort of look more, I mean, they look like leaves. I wasn't originally planning to use this color, but I figured, might as well. It's new. It kind of goes with it. The more shiny, sparkly, metallic, the better, right? You gotta watch my thumbs. Thank you. We worked on it last night on live. Oh yeah, me either. You can 100% bet that hologram extreme glitter is going to be used on this because it's going to just look fab with a bunch of the colors in this. Where's my lid? Ah, under here. It looks very, I mean, it is very pink, but it's got a lot of perp in it too, you know? Pink and perp. Thought I forgot something on that. I had to stare at it for a sec. Oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty. I mean, I guess all I had was coffee today, so. Vitamin water it is. Okay. Oh. Hello? Why did you stop? Is it saying, are you still watching? Yes. Yes, Bahama Blue, Burlap, Aloe, Laguna, and this greenish color is Lush Green. And this metallic-y one is Green Goblin from Art Alchemy. Most of the paint that I'm using is Deco Art Americana besides the shiny metallic one. Deco Art Americana is my paint brand of choice. I love it. Doesn't usually do me wrong unless they get rid of the colors that I like to use. Have you tried increasing your like maybe you're low on a few like vitamins and minerals? Because I used to get like the crampy kind of feeling where I just couldn't get comfy and my legs just felt like they hurt. And I mean, I started taking a multivitamin, but I think it was like what, magnesium and maybe some potassium that I needed. I might be wrong though. Oh, okay. Maybe this will help. So Aphrodite is more just blue-green, whereas Gemini has more of that like limey golden yellow, green to blue kind of shift. But this one's definitely more blue-green. It's kind of reflecting a little bit, but there you go, you can see it. It's mostly blue-green, whereas Gemini has a little bit more of that brighter like gold green to teal. I just figured that'd be like the best way to swatch these, you know? Easy to store, like. And honestly, it was kind of a fun little like craft to do earlier today. Yeah. Right? Aren't they? You guys should see the ones that are in the potential next lineup, whenever that is. I don't know if Sparkle Lisa's in here, but I sent her a text with the next potential ones, assuming that, you know, they all check the boxes of what my expectations are. So, what do you mean, what did I make it out of? Oh, I just ordered like the little plastic nail things, and I just did black like UV like curing nail polish, painted a coat, cured it under my UV resin lamp, and then on top, then I clear coated it. Why? Because I'm just like random. Whatever works, you know? Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking too, because I was like, I mean, I have too many paints to do it, but like that, you know, I'm starting off small, you know, I can just, as long as I stick with it, you know, who knows how many I'll have eventually. Well, thanks. These ones I got off Temu about 1.5 years ago. And I forgot to look last night after I got off my live if even that listing is still available, because it's been so long. If it is, I'll try and like share it. But I do want to look around to see if I can't find one that's a little bit more easily accessible. No, I don't. Nope. Do not have a 3D printer. No Spanx. That is a Dory thing. That's Dory's world. We're all just living in it, right? Maybe one day I'll learn how to help her a little bit more. I do want to like learn the little basics, obviously, because I have, you know, type A, and I want to know every single aspect of my business. And, you know, maybe it'll be fun to help her like not have to print replacements, and I can just do it. And if I have an idea, I can putz around, but you know, that's way far down the line. I don't even know where I'd put it. So if anybody's wondering why I'm painting on the tape, if you're not in VIP, I'll explain. You probably don't really know my thought process. But the reason I'm painting on the tape is to help me keep my design symmetrical. Even though it gets cut off in certain areas, I want to be able to still, you know, kind of know where certain placements are. So that's why I continue even over the spot I'm gonna like tear off eventually. So it's not like there's much, you know, just a little bit. My new apartment, yeah. Eventually one day. I mean, if we move, I doubt we're gonna be in an apartment. Condo, townhouse, maybe. Something with a little more space. You're like, and disturb my peace and quiet in there? Are you kidding me? This one's interesting. It's not anything that I expected it would be, but you know, hey, we're going with it. No, I do not. Absolutely not. Thanks. It's fun to just kind of sit here and just go. Most people who watch me, you guys know, I don't always have a design in mind unless like I'm doing something I've done in the past. My designs I always usually just make up on the fly and just kind of see what happens. Sometimes I don't like the way it turns out, but even when I don't like it, everybody else does. So I've learned to kind of just not always trust my opinions on certain things, because I feel like half the time if I don't like it, it's just because it's different than something I would normally do, you know? Maybe I'm trying something a little too crazy, a little too different than what's typically expected of me. And again, I'm just continuing this just a little bit so that I might not do it over here. We'll see. I don't quite know what I'm doing in that center part yet, so. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. A frog? Oh, I don't know if I can paint a frog. I don't know about that. Not that talented. Oh, I don't think I have enough room. Guys, I could have used the new turtle tools that aren't out yet. Oh, damn. I think they're gonna be too tall. Where are they? Where did I put them? It is 10:34. No, oh no. Why do I do that to myself? They're probably in the other room. I don't know. But yes, so we're playing around with some new tools. Here's the turtle. Yeah, I think he's just a little too tall. But we've got like a water set and like an air set. Like even the hummingbird would be cute. This set came out. We replaced these with this, and this. This is kind of in the works. It's already happened, but it's not out yet. Yeah, so we have a bunch of fun ones. I don't know if the hummingbird will fit, and I don't even know where it is right now. I have a bag of tools somewhere, but I moved it, and I don't know where I moved it. It's probably in the other room. Oh, good morning then. Well, next time I'll try and find them. Okay. Right. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking, yeah, they might work. I just don't know where they are. Hold on. Pause. Everybody hit that big like button. I'll be back. Aha. I knew I put it in the other room. Oh, you looked in the glitter? What'd you think? Thank you. Yeah, I think he's just a little too big, unfortunately, for this space. He could fit up maybe, I don't know. I mean, I just don't know if I want to put him there, because then it would be hard to do the rest of the stuff. I don't know. Maybe on the next journal we'll plan it into it. Right? I know, I hooked you guys up. Okay, well, anyways. Anywho. No frog. Yet, anyways. No frog yet. Right here? Oh, that's way too big. Oh, I just stuck my freaking nails in paint. In the center? Like right here. Yeah, no, they're too tall. Like his head would hit the thing. That's okay. We'll do it again at some point. I'm feeling like forest fairy vibes almost with this, sort of. Are you guys able to like share this live out? Is there a link that you can generate on here, or is that just something I have to do? Because I see someone asking in the .fam chat if they have to pay to watch me on here. The answer is technically no, unless you want to watch replay VIP. Thanks. If you can just post it in the .fam chat for me, that'd be sweet. Thank you. I don't really want to bring yellow into this though, so. Sweet. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting to know YouTube. I guess I should really watch more lives on YouTube and try and figure it out for myself. So there's two there, whoops, I just stuck my hand in paint again. So there is an option, Cynthia, where you can pay, and what that option it gives you is the option to watch the VIP tutorials that are like removed from VIP, the ones that are older than a year old. Some people wanted that option, but just to watch me live and stuff, no. Just subscribe to my channel, just to get notifications and stuff that I go live. But no, you don't have to pay to watch me do this, no. Well, if I can find like a good size journal that's easy for most of you guys to get, maybe we'll do one in VIP. Maybe we'll do one. Oh, well, thank you very much. Hope you don't mind that the tool sets that you purchase with that, they're gonna get shipped at the same time the pigments come in. The pigments are a pre-order, just an FYI. Perf. Pretty sure that none of that is gonna be on the journal, but we're gonna do it anyways. To share top 3 dot. Oh, perfect. Did you get Galaxy? That's the color that most of you guys got. Thank you. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. So since I use them kind of as like top dot things, I don't want to say like for sure yes or for sure no. Like for example, in the project that I did and finished today for next month, there is a swoosh that kind of has it over it, but like you could also get by just doing green extreme glitter. Yeah, I would say in my opinion, yes. Okay, that's not part of it, so we're just gonna leave it. Oh yeah, good idea. That's a good idea. So I found a holographic one. I got 3 different like sizes because I don't know. I won't know until I see it. So hopefully I found a good hollow one. And I got a red one. And a couple like fun, maybe pastel kind of shifters, but we'll see. Just kind of playing around, seeing what options they have. Like they've got a bunch of options, but it's different to like see it in person, you know what I mean? So you guys hear my candle? It's purring right now, pretty loud. It's gonna be a fun experience, you know? Just have a little bit of everything. Okay, where's that fun green again? I feel like we need to do some top dots before I get too far. Oh, they're a lot of fun. There's a lot that you can do with it. You don't just have to use them how I typically use them. You can use them a bunch of different ways. Aw, well, it's because it's cold, too. She's probably wanting some warmth. Is it super cold? I'm sure it's really cold where you are, too. Yeah. Yep. I mean, it's the same pigment that a lot of watercolor people use. It's just in powder form. You can mix them into things, rub them on things. Oh, damn. That's a lot of snow. I don't think we're supposed to get that much snow. I don't know. I haven't really looked. I just know it's going to be like hella cold for like the next 2 weeks. Damn. Damn. Right? I know. Tara's living her best life on a work thing in Hawaii right now, and I think a lot of us are jelly. Extreme glitter, by the way. It's not going to stay white. Oh, I forgot about that. So when are you going to go visit her? Is that the one that you meet up with in Vegas? How long has she lived there? Yeah, well, you certainly, I feel like, get a variety of patterns from me most of the time. Like, yeah, there's times I repeat stuff for a little bit, but I believe it. I do. I haven't painted journals for about 1.5 years. So these are the first 3 in a long time. So I haven't posted them yet. I'm gonna paint a few more this week and then kind of probably post them all at once. Oh yeah, so she's like, she has adapted. Yeah, it's definitely cold for her now. Mouse on ice, cute, fun. Her Michigan card has been revoked. I'm not going to any of those kinds of shows. But in March, I've got 2 back-to-back concerts. Pretty sure the 2nd and the 3rd, you guys won't see me at all. Sorry. Pretty sure those are the dates. Because I think 3 Days Grace is on March 3rd. And we got my mom Journey tickets for Christmas. And I think that's on the 2nd. So 2 concerts in 2 nights, which is great because I haven't been to a concert in a while. It should be a fun time. I hope you guys have time. Hope you guys have a lot of fun. You know what? You know what I want to see? And it just kind of like popped back into my head this morning because when I was scrolling, I came across this video of this lady. She posted a video from her wedding, and she's like obsessed with the Phantom of the Opera. And somehow she got one of like the actual like Phantoms from like Broadway to perform in front of all of her guests when they were eating. And I was like, man, I saw that show when I was really young. I would love to see it again. So I started looking up to see if there are any tour dates this year. And they do have a tour starting, but they haven't released Pittsburgh yet. So I don't know if it'll be here this year. But I'm sure my sister and my mom would love to go. I mean, because, I mean, we went a long time ago, so. It's been a long time since I've seen that. A long, long time. Yep. And I love shows like that where you just get completely just enthralled in the music. Like, I know I listen to a lot of alternative, but I do appreciate stuff like that too. And I'm really pissed that I missed the what's his name? The dude who did like the music for like The Lion King and all that like awesome music. He had like a special tour that like last year that like probably won't ever happen again. And I was like, oh, I need to go. And when I started looking up dates, it was like literally the night before they were in Pittsburgh. And I'm like, frick. Hans Zimmer, right? Is that his name? 10:52 at night. How's it going? What's up? What's up? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. This is another one of those Art Alchemy paints. It's like a deep, like teal-y kind of color. Like, look at this. Oh, so pretty. Kind of. Yes and no. So I originally moved over here on a few days because I was really tired of how much censoring they were doing over on TikTok. And because I can't like freely talk about my business and, you know, the businesses that I like to promote and things like that without getting in trouble, I kind of was like, well, this is silly to have this as my main platform if I can't use it, you know, in a way that helps my business and the other businesses around me. Like, what the F? So, I mean, I've already been going live on Facebook a few times a week. And I've been trying to get, you know, the majority of my eggs out of the TikTok basket just in case, you know. So I just wanted to kind of get YouTube in on the rotation and get used to being over here, because that's honestly the hardest part, is everyone knowing where I am and what days, right? Because you guys are just used to seeing me on TikTok every night from 9:30 to midnight, except Wednesdays. And we've kind of started getting used to being on Facebook on Mondays and Tuesdays from 6 to 8, 6:30 to 8, whatever. So just trying to build a little bit of a routine in case the app does go down, which who the F knows at this point. And honestly, like, I might be a little upset about it, but also, like, I don't know if I really care as much as I used to, just because they've censored stuff so much, and I can't do what I normally do, you know? You guys, a lot of you guys watch me because you guys know I'll tell you where to get stuff and all that stuff, and I can't even talk about it. So Art Alchemy is kind of like, it's kind of like a little scavenger hunt. Yeah, right. So there's not really a straight up place to get it. Like, you can't just go on, you know, this website and they have them all. That's not how it works. I don't know why. It's a specialty paint. You can find a few colors on Amazon. You can find some on Etsy. You can find some on scrapbook.com. Like, basically, Google it, and it'll tell you like different places that have them, and then you can go and you can look, and they all don't have a lot of colors. They just have a few, and you know, I've gotten some from all over the place. And remember, they're not the best consistency. You have to adjust them. And they're still so new to me that, like, they're great now. How long do they last? Not sure. I know that Deb really likes them. And she just adds like a medium to them every once in a while, and it brings them back to life. All of the ones, and I have, how many now? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Like, I have 10. Most of them have been like pretty nice from the beginning, but I've added at least a few drops of flow medium to every single one of them, just to get them to like really nice painting consistency. None of mine that I've gotten recently have been like gloopy or like dried up. But Deb said that she got one that was, and she just put a bunch of flow medium in it, let it sit overnight, and then mixed it up. But I don't know. I have yet to have one that was like that. I had 2 a long time ago that I was sent from Amazon, and they were just awful. No matter what I put in them, they just didn't work. But I wasn't using the flow medium that I'm using now. And unfortunately for me, I wound up tossing them eventually because I couldn't use them. And then, like, literally less than a month later, here we are. So I'm actually kind of mad at myself because I had some pretty ones, but it's fine. It kind of is a treasure hunt. It's pretty fun. They're expensive though too. That's the other con. They're kind of expensive. And when you have to like get from different places and pay for shipping, it kind of adds up. So I had a gift card on Amazon. I had PayPal money, which is like fake money. Not really, but to me it feels like it is. And yeah. Is this gonna ruin it? I might have to mix just a little bit. Please hold. I feel like I want this color, but I want it to be just a little bit darker. So like, what happens if I add this to it? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that'll hopefully be enough. Question mark? I don't know. So there is one it's called Fairy Wings, I think. It's kind of like a green like this. I don't have it yet. I will, but it's not here yet. Yeah, that's pretty. I like it. Very nice, very nice. Oh. They're called Art Alchemy. Well, that bright green one was a folk art color shift, but this one was an Art Alchemy paint. I just felt like it kind of needed some brightness, but I definitely didn't want to use yellow. So figured like a nice little bit of a brighter kind of green would look pretty. It's just a little thick because it's a color shift. So I don't do that just because I sell them on my website. All the patterns that are about 2 months like post VIP to the current month get loaded on my website. gorgeous. I see 125, if that means anything. I feel like we're doing pretty good with views, though. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys are regular people. How many of you guys are YouTube people that are watching for the first time? Oh, you had to leave and come back? Don't be shy. We don't bite in here. We're very friendly. Hello, Margaret. Newer. Is that with the quotations on newer? It's not your first time, but hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Stay a while, chat with us, hang out with us. My name's Jenna. I've been dotting for, it'll be 5 years in March. What? I have had, basically I've been on TikTok the entire time, but slowly kind of going elsewhere, hence YouTube. We go on YouTube twice a week so far. Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9:30 to midnight, you can find me on here. And we just kind of hang out and paint. My schedule is pretty similar on TikTok too, 9:30 to midnight every other night besides Wednesday. So yeah, I try and keep like a pretty like normal schedule kind of thing where I don't like change up the days and the times and stuff. I find it easier for me to plan things, but also you guys know like when you can hang out and watch me, you know. Yeah, but lots of people have been part of we call it the Dot fam. Lots of people that kind of follow me from platform to platform, and we just kind of hang out. Yeah. Yeah, so if you're not a TikToker, Facebook and YouTube are the other two places. Well, this place and Facebook. Those are my other two live places. I'm not on there as much, but I'm there, you know, twice on Facebook, twice on YouTube. So, I mean, I guess it's almost half and half-ish, sort of. But a lot of people, you know, we've converted them to TikTok. Who knows now, because we don't know if it's staying around. But there were some people on Facebook that were like very anti-TikTok, and we were like, listen, I get it, but like just join to watch us. You know, there's a lot of good artists on there, and if that's all you use it for, so be it. And there's a few people who kind of hummed and hawed for a little bit, and then they finally made it over there, and they were like, oh yeah, it is nice to watch you guys. Plus, I get to listen to like not boring music, which is that's one of the things, and it seems like such a small little detail, but can't listen to good music on Facebook, can't listen to good music on YouTube, but I can listen to whatever I want over on TikTok. Sometimes it's Michael Bublé, and you know, lately what we've been doing like the 80s, I don't know. But I sometimes I like to listen to like alternative and screamo, which some people like, some people don't, you know, it just depends. So yeah, I miss listening to my music on these platforms, but you know, in terms of which platform I think I like best besides TikTok, because like the video quality over there is really nice, and I get a lot more viewers over there too. But this has really good video quality, I think. I think it's pretty, the video quality is good, and like the real-time interaction with you guys is really good. Facebook has a little bit of a delay for the comments, which is kind of annoying. I typically feel like I don't see comments in response to something I say until like 30 seconds later. At least, but at least this is pretty fast, just like TikTok. It's very like boom, boom, boom. So it makes kind of having a conversation with you guys a lot easier because there's not as much awkward silence when I'm like waiting for you guys to respond. But yeah, I mean, I like it over here. Oh shoot, my music stopped again. It's probably like, are you still there? Yep, I'm still watching, thanks. Yeah, yeah. You can do that, which is cool. Now, when you watch me on TV, is the picture like still pretty clear? Or do you find that it kind of, you know how like if you watch on like an iPad, it kind of gets a little grainy? Sparkles, all the sparkles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's something that some other people were saying is that it makes it hard to comment. So they'll like maybe have like me on the phone and they'll comment, but they'll watch. They'll watch on the TV. Yeah, I think unfortunately it's not, you know, gonna be just like a end all be all for everyone, right? Some people are gonna love it, some people are gonna be like, meh. Now I'm gonna hold this up for you guys and let it go blurry on purpose so that you can see that extreme glitter. You see that like kind of teal sparkle? Ugh, it looks so good on top of like greens and blues. In fact, this is one of my favorite color palettes to use that over because it shifts both directions of the colors that I'm using. So it's very nice. I'm just gonna go over these arches. Sometimes I'll just like dip my arches again and just kind of let it happen. And sometimes I just carefully just use my dotting tool. And that's what I feel like doing tonight. It goes on white but dries down sparkly and it is so pretty. Now if you put this over a dark color or black, it'll very much shift blue-green, which doesn't work for every color palette, so it's something you gotta keep in mind when you use this color. But if you're using it over blues and greens and any type of, you know, shade like that, and even with some other color palettes, it just kind of depends. Anything light or pastel and white, it really just makes a really beautiful sparkle. I'm a huge fan of the hologram. It is Folk Art Extreme Glitter, which is the only glitter paint I recommend. Yeah, it looks really pretty on gray too. It's like a fine glitter and it doesn't dry super like gritty like a lot of other ones have. And it's not like really like goopy sticky like some of the other glitters are. You can find it at Walmart. So there's certain things that I won't dot as much just because, like, I know if it's functional art, like, there is going to be some wear and tear, but some stuff I just feel like might hold up a little bit better. Like, for example, I would love to dot a wallet, but I think that if you're going to put it in your bag, it's going to get smushed against whatever you decide to put in it or keys, you know, and it's going to, like, kind of, like, dent and scrape up the design, even though I seal it. It's not like I'm using like resin or something like hard to seal it. So sometimes I'm a little cautious on what I paint on because I'm worried that it's going to get some pretty significant wear and tear, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I made myself a little travel jewelry box, which I really like those. Oh, don't use it on it. So it looks okay when you're doing a Christmas design. But yes, mostly I agree, don't use it on red. Is this like vinyl? So the paint is acrylic paint, it's plasticky. And so like it always has a little bit of give. So like I'm not going to do it. But if I were to like poke this with my nail, you'll see a dent. So my thought process is that if like you have like, you know, metal shoved up against it, like keys or something, you could like mess the paint up a little bit. I don't know. And again, that's kind of wear and tear, but also I try to avoid it as much as possible. I'm not against the idea. I just don't know how it would last long term, that's all. Thank you. I've got to start being really careful because I know I'll probably stick my hand in paint. I haven't because it's kind of along the same lines as like not sure how well it would hold up in my purse. I've done these like little metal, like they're like little screw top metal containers that I had in my purse for a while, and I definitely smushed some dots, but then I decided to do like a little bit of resin over it, and it seemed to help. And like you could put like little like Midol or Tylenol or something in there, you know, little if you get a headache when you're out and about kind of thing, you know. But I don't use any like special paint. Like there is paint that like that you can use on leather and stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of stuff because usually the consistency is weird, and I'm very picky with the consistency of my paint. That's why I pretty much only use Americana, which is not multi-surface. You have to seal it, but the sealer, the varnish doesn't like protect from like denting and stuff like that, right? And not everything, you know, can have resin on top. I was looking at like a leather purse to dot on, but it made me nervous because I'm like, all right, how am I gonna sit that flat? And if I mess up, then what? But like it was like I saw there were two, I think, well, it was kind of like, it wasn't square, it wasn't circle, but it had like a, you know, a flap like that was flat, and I thought that would be really cool to paint on. I'm not saying I won't. I might one day, but it would definitely be like a higher quality item because I wouldn't just buy like a, you know, piece of shit leather purse, right? But I don't know, maybe if I'm out and about and I see one that seems to be decent quality, maybe I'll buy one to try. Hello, hello. What's up? Yeah, I think so. It would be like an upgrade for my purse pendants, which are these little like these little 3-inch circle things that I paint, and you can put it on like the front of your purse. It's real cute. I'm sorry. Well, you know, my live is meant for not kids, so that must mean that you're lying on your account, huh? Because I'm not supposed to show up for you. Thanks, Paula. It's funny, the trolls that you get over here. I don't really get that over on TikTok or Facebook. Like, shit is the worst swear word in the world. I don't think so. All right, so here is where I'm kind of like, what am I gonna do? I can keep going a little further, or we figure out what we're gonna do. Sometimes I am. Sometimes. Right, like I'm sure they've heard like some pretty crazy things. I feel like I said worse stuff when I was that young. I mean, my next door neighbor, he was like a year or two older than me, and of course he was a boy, so we learned all the things. It's just tape, because I'll show you a completed one. So what I learned when I painted these a year and a half ago, and thankfully I learned before I ruined a bunch of them, is when you open it, you can see that it will crease here just from opening it. So if you were to extend the varnish over that area, what would happen is your varnish would start to crack and peel and look really gross. So I actually tape it off with masking tape, and then like I paint it and then I varnish it, and once that's dry I just rip it off. It's like painter's tape basically, so it gives you that like nice line where you don't have to worry about messing up your notebook. Oh no, Rosie. I feel so bad that they just like give you such hell. Probably. I won't be surprised. I mean, they're all so pretty though. Like, I love this one. This color palette is very, very pretty. This is a stormy color palette, if I don't say so myself. I'm kind of thinking what I want to do. Right, yes. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. That's just, ugh. Yeah, that's not smart at all. That's actually real scary. Yeah, you never know. Like, I mean, I know technically 18 is considered adult, but I know when I was 18, yeah, I wasn't, no, I wouldn't say I was an adult. I would, yeah. Okay, fans. Let's do fans. And it's okay if they start to go off the edge. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with it. We're good. So let's do a green. Yeah, we'll do aloe again. Yeah, is it possible that he's just like talking shit, you know? I mean, it's not really something you want to play around with, but like, is it possible? Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. Kids, man. Kids these days. Like, I don't know what I would do if I had children that misbehaved like that. Like, I literally, I don't know what I would do. You are the adult. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm an adult. And then I realize, yep, yes, you are. I likey. This is pretty. Right, yeah. Well, I hope for your sake, I truly hope that that is the case. That is scary though. Yeah, boys will be boys, but like at the same time, like, okay. And we're just gonna bring back some Laguna. I promise I'm almost done. I know you guys are like, what else are you gonna do? Pretty. Sucks that I can't take the tape off until it's varnished because it's ruining the effect, and I would love to see what it looks like after that's all off, but I'll have to wait. You know, I'm not sure. It's been so long since I painted these. I think they used to be about 30, 35, but these are probably going to be a little bit more. They're definitely a lot more intricate. Like this one is kind of on brand of the ones that I used to do. These ones I've kind of been going a little bit more out with them with the design. Something that's usually about this size is about $45, but I think that's pushing it for a journal, so it'll probably be around 35, 40 if I had to guess. Use it as like a, you know, set your intentions journal. Okay, so let's move this one out of the way. And we'll start a new one with the last 30 minutes or so. Okay, where is it? Here it is. Good thing we prepped it. I know, right? It'll be okay. No, I thought you were gonna say that you were able to kind of take some deep breaths finally. Man, I'm sorry, dude. All right. Let's try a 12-point center and see what happens. I feel like that'll be fun. Oh, you're saying you could. Never mind. Got you. Yep. I was kind of going off of this though, so that's about halfway. I mean, sometimes mine are too. I'm not gonna say they're not. I need to do it a different way. There we go. Need to look down at it. Oh yeah. I'm kind of anxious to hear what they have to say, Paula. Gosh, my left hand feels like it's like not a part of my body. I'm finally getting my nails done tomorrow so I can fix this stupid nail. All right, hold on, let me move this so I can draw my guidelines accordingly. Move some stuff out of the way. I know, but I hope for your sake that, you know, nothing's broken, because wouldn't that be some shit? I need to stand up, I can't see. They tell you it's fine, and lo and behold, no, it is not, you know? Oh, no. You're gonna do that, huh? You're gonna be a pain in the butt, huh? That tape. It's getting in my way. How come I wasn't having problems with this the last time? Whatever. Oh, it was just for that center. Cool. Are you asking that to Paula, if it's numb? Oh, no. I just, it broke. I don't even know when it happened, but it broke right where, like, my natural nail is, so it was just the tip. Yeah, but I didn't have problems on the other one. What the hell? I don't know. No, I was, I don't know when it happened. I made a post on Facebook saying, like, I don't think it happened, but it's possible that it happened when I was packing orders. So if anybody finds a little point in their package, I'm apologizing in advance. That was the post. But I don't think anybody got one of my nails in their package. I think it actually happened when I was cleaning and I was dumping out some like garbage, like little garbage over here, and I like dropped the trash can weird. So I either like chipped it when I did that, oh fuzz, or when I like dropped some stuff on the floor, I like went down to pick something up and I just went like that, but I didn't even know. And then I like, I don't know, went to wipe my hands off because I got like varnish on my hands from wiping stuff up, and then I was like, oh no, where'd it go? So I don't know what happened. But they're at the end of their life. Like I'm due for like a full like new set, so I'm not surprised. Sometimes it just happens. They're just weak. Okay, so on this one, what do I want to do? Oops, sorry. I don't know. Oh no, well, that's okay. Rainbow. I'm like waiting for like that color palette just like bam, like pop out at me. I am trying to decide on a color palette for this notebook. See you, Sue. It's not even like I could go like this because everything is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 rows across, 8 down. Someone call a row and a column. You know what I mean? Like row 3, 4 down or something like that. And that'll help us decide what the color palette's going to be. Row 6, 7 down. Row 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we've got purple. I saw 6 and 7. So these are here are the purples that were in that box. Which one do you like? Hi, how's it going? I kind of like this one. Oh, I think I know what we're gonna do. Got it. I know. I know. I have a great color palette with that. Okay. Oh, the frosted plum was 2 rows above that. It's fine. I know what we're gonna do. 'Tis all right. 'Tis all right. We know. It's a commercial. I guess I can probably skip it, huh? Sometimes I can skip, sometimes I can't. Hello, I live in the US. They don't bother me at all. They're just old, thick, not pointy, you know. Can't wait to get a new set tomorrow. I've got an appointment at 9 a.m. I don't, no, I don't. I actually just, like, I kind of know the color wheel just by going with paints. I can pick color palettes out really easily. It's just more of a, like, what do I want to paint? What do I feel like painting? I did a whole class on, like, building color palettes, and we were talking about the color wheel, but I don't have any art experience. Kind of just all self-taught. I am painting a notebook. Nope, it's tomorrow. You're telling me that these are... No, I'm just kidding. It's only an hour earlier than when I usually go. I felt like I used to make her come in early, because I did. She didn't usually start taking appointments till about 11, but that was too late for me. And then she started having clients asking her to come in at like 9, and so I'm like, yeah, well, if you have an appointment at 9, I'll take it. The earlier, the better. No, I haven't. I have done bookmarks a long time ago. I did resin ones, like I did a resin coat on top. And the most recent ones that I did, which I'm pretty sure I gave them away. I might have kept some. I don't know. They're like little triangle ones. They kind of like sit on the corner of your page. I like those ones better than like the ones that go inside your book for like painted surface purposes, you know. So everybody always says like, oh, I don't have the patience for it. You'd be surprised. This is kind of a form of, I mean, this is a form of like meditation, you know. You can just relax and, you know, take some deep breaths, because if you try to rush through it, you're obviously going to make a lot of mistakes. This is something that I didn't know that I needed until I needed to. Of course I did. So we did this one last night, and we were working on this one tonight. It's almost done. It's not quite done, but this one was from earlier tonight. And we're just gonna work on this for the next 20 minutes, and you know, then I'm gonna hop off for the night. Ooh, nice. So I have some bookmark ideas that I want to try out for VIP. But I'm kind of weird about bookmarks because I feel like you'll squish your paint by smushing them in between pages, right? Thanks. So I'm gonna get a few more of these done before I wind up posting them on my website. But I'm basically hyper fixating on these for most of the week. So whatever I have posted, I'll post by the weekend. Not 100% sure the pricing on all of them yet, because this one obviously didn't take as much time as these two did. So, but these are the ones, like, I just did this one, but this was kind of the style that I did a year and a half-ish ago, and now I'm just kind of having fun. So I'm probably putting a little more work into these. Well, I am putting more work into them, but they're kind of fun. There's nothing wrong with that style. I think they're very pretty. But I don't know. I just kind of wanted to see like what I could do on these. Yeah, I actually do prefer painting the top a little bit. You got to be careful, you know, because it's not like it's a hard surface. It's still, you know, I mean, it's not hard, like, it's not squishy, but it's not, like, hard. So, like, I'm being careful whenever I'm dragging my paint not to, like, scrape through it all. I foresee this one being, like, purples and greens with, like, white flowers all over it. That's my plan for this. We'll see what happens. My music stopped again. What the heck? Like, YouTube, I'll tell you when I'm done listening. How about that? I'll tell you when I'm done. Yeah, that was kind of my idea. Do some like daisies or something. I don't know. Might be pretty. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's a little less stressful this way. Some may say it's more stressful. I disagree. I disagree. I think that it kind of helps you build patterns. That's the hardest part, I think, for me. I'm a lot better at it than I used to be, but trying to come up with designs has always been something that I struggled with because I don't know. I don't know. Don't a lot of people, like, if they like have an idea, they can kind of see it? I don't. I can come up with an idea, but I won't know what it looks like until I do it. So this kind of is, you know, just helps me a little bit. That way, you know, if I like a certain element that I do in this, I can keep that in the back of my mind and I'll use it in another pattern. So most of my patterns, they're all, you know, I don't, you know, use anybody's stuff. I make it up as I go, and then I'll take bits and pieces from like a few different mandalas, and then I'll put them together in a new one. That's kind of how I build my patterns. Like, I'll be like, ooh, like, I know I did this in one and I really liked how that turned out, so like, let's use that and see what I can kind of like mash up together. Yeah, like, I literally don't see anything. I don't know if that's normal or not. I don't know. No, I put a varnish on top. I know, I have to top dot these, which I probably can, soon, anyways. I don't know what I want to do. You've been lurking while you're painting. So when's your first cruise class? When does that start? I don't. I'm sorry. Basically, I kind of work one step to the next, and I try and see like what I can fit. It's like a puzzle, and it really, to me, what can I fit in the spaces, and how can I keep it symmetrical, as symmetrical as possible. May 25th, very nice. On your birthday. Nice. That's a nice birthday present. So Jenny is teaching some dotting classes on a cruise line. Isn't that cool? Hello, welcome in. I think that's just like a way cool opportunity. Super, super cool. We don't have anything like that here in Pittsburgh. Aw, congratulations. What are your colors? It's gonna be such a cool experience. I'm so happy for you. Where are all my tools? Oh, my back hurts. That's not the tool I'm looking for. Where did I put them? Because I just put things away today. Hello? Come on, man. Seriously. Like, do they just run off? I have tools here, but I had tools somewhere else too. Where the heck did I put them? Oh, tools, where are you? I want to use my mini flower. That's what I really want to use right now. My mini 10 petal, and I don't know where I put my mini 10 because I took it out of my holder, so it's not where it should be because I'm awesome like that. Oh, nope, don't. Oh, I just got paint all over that later. I'm standing up because, you know, sometimes they're right in front of my face and I just don't see them. Oh no, this is really gonna cramp my style. Is there a 10 petal in here? Nope. Rough. Okay, well, change of plans, I guess. Wait, what's in here? Nope, nothing. Poop. Lame. All right. Blue and pink. Oh, cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thanks. Have a good night. It's late here. It's like almost midnight. Well, maybe we'll just set that aside until I find the tool that I want to use, and we'll just finish these. Maybe we'll just do that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, they're fun. They don't always have to be like crazy bright, crazy bold. Oh yeah? Fun. Does your Hobby Lobby still have a lot of Americana left? So I did 2 very thin coats of black underneath. Very, very thin. And then 1 dot of paint, and this is my second. Oh, good. Get a bunch then. They have deco art at your Walmart? Not all the time. I usually do. Sometimes I'll do 3. Call that a triple dot, like this one. In the center over here, there's 3 dots. It just depends. I know. I'll do it tomorrow, though. It'll probably be very close to the beginning of the live. Oh, wait, we're not. Oh, no. I might have to just record me doing it because I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to wait till Thursday night. Because technically I'm off tomorrow, but I'm not all like. So I treat Wednesdays as a day off. Like if I don't want to do anything or I just want to putz around. But I still do a lot. I just kind of do whatever I feel like doing. Which typically will, like, I'll sometimes do resin, or if I have to, like, varnish something, I will. So, like, tomorrow, it would be completely normal for me to varnish this and then, you know, peel the tape off. So I might have to record it and post a video of me doing it. I don't know if I can hold off. Because I'm not live again until Thursday night at 9:30. That's just, it's so long. Plus, I mean, I need to make more content anyways, so it's kind of a good opportunity, I suppose, right? I call it well, this is a mandala, yes. I just call dot painting because sometimes I make mandalas, sometimes I just put a bunch of dots on things. So I just say dot art or dot painting, but yes, this is a mandala. Everywhere. I'll probably post it on TikTok and then I'll repost it across platforms. Kind of kill some birds with the same stone. More than 2 birds, hopefully. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Well, hey, you can rewatch my lives. Oops, I forgot to do the dots on this side. Where did I put that green? Oh, over here. You should. Hello, how's it going? I'll probably spend the morning working on maybe the last VIP project for next month. I know, I'm sorry. How are you gonna feel when I go on vacation in October? You know, Scott's mom FaceTimed me yesterday, and like she doesn't usually. So I thought maybe it was his brother, you know, so I answered. And it was very, I think she was on break at work. It was her. And I was like, hi. And she goes, are you working? And I'm like, always. And she was like, so I just wanted to call and let you know that even though Scotty can't take off, if you want to come to Florida with us in like July or August, you're totally welcome. And then she looks at me, she goes, please save me. And I'm like, oh man. Well, I said, you know, I really don't, I don't know what's going on. She goes, it's okay, honey. I wouldn't want to go without Scotty either. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to set an alarm. Someone text me and tell me to set an alarm for my nail appointment tomorrow. So started off, the light blue is Bahama blue. The tan is burlap. This green is aloe, and then this like tealy blue is Laguna. And this darker green is lush green. Top dots are hologram. This one was like this color mixed with a little bit of like this, which I really didn't use it that much and it dried up, so whatever. Hologram a lot. This green goblin, and then this teal one is called Night Shadow. Thanks, Paula. Plus, I mean, come on, are we kidding? Who wants to be in Florida in the middle of the summer? I mean, if you live there, you're used to it, but like, I have no want to be in Florida, probably at like the hottest part of the year. Like, are you kidding? No thanks. Hot and humid, and those two words together are not for Jenna at all. I like it up here. I mean, it gets hot here in the summer, but thanks Linda. It gets hot up here in the summer and humid, but like, it's not like it's like that all the time, you know. I get to see all of my so there, no, antique green was a color they got rid of. Lush green they had at Hobby Lobby. But yeah, it's like a pea soup green, sort of. You could sub this out with avocado or light avocado, or just even mix those two together, and it would look pretty similar. Really, we've gotten some snow. Yeah, and it's hurricane time, no thanks. All right, so this one is done, I think, anyways. So tomorrow I'm gonna remove the guidelines and varnish it and pull the tape off. So I will post a video so that you guys can watch it, because I just literally can't, I won't be able to wait till Thursday night, sorry. And then Thursday night we'll work on this one. Hopefully I can find my small flower tool. But if you missed it earlier, I showed off one of the projects we're going to be doing in VIP next month. So you could put a mirror here instead of this little 4-inch round if you wanted to. But I tried to choose a design that if you didn't want to do St. Patrick's Day, you didn't have to, right? And you can, you know, if you want to do a purple one, or I don't know, but you don't have to do something that matches this. You can if you want. So this is a little St. Patrick's Day themed, but it's kind of springy too. So when I do it a second time, I'm gonna put a mirror, because I don't want to have two in the same thing. You guys know that. What do we do today? Today in VIP, we finished our snowman guy. So I taught them how to do this month in VIP. We've got one more live on Saturday. Oh no. Saturday is a VIP, which means we can't do ornaments all day long. Uh-oh. So that means Thursday. No. Oh no. We might have to do ornaments for a couple days towards the end of the week to get our goal. Since Saturday is not a double live day, I didn't even think about that. That was a bad decision on Jenna's part. Whoopsies. I just got some mirrors at Hobby Lobby. You can get them on Amazon. Just 4-inch mirrors. So, anywho. And then we did this in VIP too. This is the pattern of the month, except it's not usually this color. So, pretty decent day today. I don't know, I probably did some other things without you guys. Don't forget the pigments. The pigments are on pre-order until Friday, so if you like to mix them in your varnish and make some really cool, fun, shifting paint stuff, don't forget to grab some. I am. Which one? This one? This journal, Cynthia? I know. Oh, those nails, yeah. This one. I like this design. I kind of want to try it again. Oh, the pink. There you go. Isn't she pretty? She's sparkly too. It's kind of hard to see, but there's some hologram on it. Anyways, I will see you guys back on here on Thursday. Don't know if we're going to be doing a notebook or painting ornaments, because we got a goal. 5 ornaments a week, every week until the end of June. So thanks for hanging out with me. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you can see me again. And I will see you guys on Thursday night at 9:30. Goodbye. 4 inches. Oh, 8 inches, 4-inch center. Okay, bye.